Good morning, everyone. My name is Catherine Pearson, and this is my Porter's Value Chain on Alley's Resort and Spa. So, a little background, real quick, about Alley's Resort and Spa. Alley's Resort and Spa is going to be, obviously, because you can see a dog, is going to be a boarding and grooming facility for dogs and also daycare. And eventually, we will also have a boutique. We'll have a few things at the beginning, but hopefully make it grow it into a larger boutique at some point. Also adding at some point a therapy pool, which is something that's completely unique to this area. So let's talk a little bit about inbound logistics. So Alley's Resort and Spa will have many options to choose from for ordering our goods. There are so many places out there to order. I have had the opportunity to help someone when they were opening up a boutique for dogs. So I have that knowledge and those names of those vendors and actually relationship with them already. So obviously they'll get here in a truck. We'll have storage in our building for the product. One storage area will just be for the materials needed while working, so the shampoos, the ear cleaners, the soaps, everything for the dogs that they need when they're grooming, nail color, because we're going to paint their nails, bows, things like that we're going to have available. Also things for the boarding side, so your cleaning materials to clean their runs multiple times a day, their laundry detergents, things like that, food, treats for the dogs as well. The second storage area, because they're going to be completely two separate areas, will be for the boutique to sell and for, and inventory, to keep inventory on hand. So that'll be a separate storage area. Obviously, everything is going to be air conditioned and off the floor, so no bugs and things like that. You definitely got to think about that when you've got food and treats in a building. Our runs and grooming equipment will be in place, of course, before we open, but those are something that will be ordered beforehand and will get here and be in place. Also have a service to bring in fresh rugs throughout the building weekly. That way they're fresh, they're clean, and then to start off with, of course, we're going to clean our own facility. We'll do that throughout the day regardless. And we're going to do our own towels, but if it becomes where we're spending a lot of our time doing that, we may have someone come periodically, weekly, a couple times a week, maybe, to do a little bit deeper cleaning, but that's something that I will reevaluate as we get down the road. So operations. So the flow, obviously we're going to have the boarding side, the daycare side, and then the grooming side. So you're going to come in. There also will be a little boutique when you get here in the front area where you also will check out. So we're going to have some things there, obviously, that are going to grab the attention. You bring your baby in to board for the weekend and you're already struggling with that, and there's a cute little stuffed animal toy there. You're going to buy it. I mean, I know I would. So we're going to have things like that set up. Good quality grooms, quality staff for boarding and daycare. I'm going to be very particular about my staff. The boutique, having the best program that we can afford to keep inventory correct and ready for reorder. I already have a couple of programs in mind that I have used in the past, and they worked very well. So you can just run a report easily to check your inventory. Has the QR codes and everything in there. So great program. So it's going to flow easy. You walk in, you're going to have someone greeting you, and it will flow perfectly, hopefully. Now, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to flow to the best that we can make it. So outbound logistics, with this type of business, it's a little bit different. It's not, our product is our dogs that come in every day, for the grooms, for the boarding, for the whatever. So our customer service obviously is top priority. We're going to schedule properly so that there's no mass chaos there. Dog grooms, boarding, and daycare are our top products that go out every single day. If you think about it, our product is the grooms is going to be one of our top things. So if we are sending a dog out and it's got a botched groom, word of mouth goes fast. That is not going to bode well. So we're going to make sure our grooms are top notch. Our dogs, when they're there for daycare, are having the best time. They are let out, they are safe, and they are having a great time, having not pizza parties, having ice cream parties, and once the pool comes in, we can even have pool time. And the same with the boarding. The reason I'm starting this venture is because I have anxiety about leaving my dog somewhere, even a groom. But so they're going to have top-notch care while they are there. The boutique items, once they're in, we're going to have top-notch items. Also have different levels. You've got some that are going to come in and they don't mind spending $20 or $30 on a toy, but there's some that they're doing the best they can by even being able to board their dog. So we're going to have some lower items, priced items as well, to accommodate for everyone. Eventually, what I would like to see happen, if it becomes a need, is possible delivery service for dog food and for dog treats and for items that they need. It's really hard to compete with the Chewies out there, but it's definitely something I will look into. I'm not going to waste a lot of time and money if it's not something that is needed, but it's definitely something to look into and look at the market for that. So sales and marketing. Relationships with existing veterinary hospitals are very key for two reasons. One, they're going to send me referrals for grooms and for boarding and daycare facility needs for their clients. But also, if I have something that happens on a Saturday or a Sunday and veterinary hospitals are not open, I'm hoping I can have that relationship with them, that I can call them and say, hey, this is going on, and that they will be right there to help me. Social media is just huge. That is the huge aspect of this business right now, of putting it out there, having a Facebook page and being on that daily, not bombarding social media, but being on it daily and posting and showing those dogs having a great time. I'm also going to have an open door policy. This is something huge for me. When I worked at a vet's office, I would pop into these boarding and grooming facilities and ask to be shown around, because I would not send my clients, my customers there if I didn't feel comfortable. So I'm definitely going to have that open door policy that you can come in and tour the facility at any time. My showroom is going to be set up for, hopefully different dog foods, gourmet treats, ice creams, and, birthday bones, things like that. People's like, oh my gosh, my dog's birthday is coming up week. Let me just stop by Allie's Resort and Spa and grab that cupcake for them. The phone app, going to have a phone app where you can request appointments and things like that as well, and we'll even send specials, and of course brochures that we're going to have in all the vet hospitals around to help market our facility. So lastly is services. I've always said, if you've been in any other classes with me, it's going to be a home away from home during their stay, whether it be a groom or whether it be boarding for a week or a weekend. I'm going to have a rewards program that will benefit the customers that come back for their grooms or even boarding stays. Again, the open door policy is on here because I just feel that's so important. Like I said, we're going to have grooming, and I would love, as you can see this picture of like Big Bird and Elmo, I want to really think outside the box here and have some groomers that are top notch and can do fun different things. I've even done mohawks on mine before. Just want something fun. Daycare for those people that work all day long, but they want their dog to be socialized. Especially a lot of people have been home for a year with COVID, and now they're having to go back to work, and their dogs are going to struggle with that. So that's kind of an important aspect. Again, boarding is going to be unique 24/7 camera access, so something that you're going to be able to see your pet throughout the day. Finally, boutique unique treats and toys. That is my goal. And on here that I don't have is also the pool for therapy. So that is kind of my value chain right there. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and thank you, and look forward to hearing your feedback.